a good time to do it. The waves have been firing and we've seen some big turns laid down. Another great heat for you here. Filipe Toledo and G.Pittar, probably two of the fastest competitors on the championship tour. George, an iron just smoothing out all the kinks. Toledo up now. Two-time world champ. Physically just looks so ready to have a big run at a third world title this year. Really has trained hard to get himself in peak condition.
Wow.
And you know he's going to stick those. Lands the rotation.
And then let's check out the ride from Filipe Toledo. Gets up high, opening slice, really strong. He's got that ability, Ron, to really accelerate out of the turn. Fair bit of downtime through the middle. Now Filipe starts to go again, throws the air reverse. Nice and clean. And just throws the board out onto the face of the wave. Almost gets the full rotation.
Full body rotations. He can move a lot of water. As we see George up now, looking for a reply. Bit of foam on the face, but George does well to let go of a high impact snap there and bashes through the lip on the final section. Clean.
Nice. Strong finish. So great opening rides for both these competitors as George just hits the eject button. Mate, the low tide this afternoon, it's completely exposing this rock shelf on the inside. And, well, both these competitors starting off with strong rides. Let's have a look at the replay here.
From Jack Robinson. He is really not letting too much out of the bag. But like he said, you know, starting to feel himself again, you know, competitive mindset before the big results start coming.
Yeah, well, he definitely got the WD-40 out because the joints started to look pretty limber and loose out there. This is live action of George. Just sizzling off the top there. So much body torque and expression. And, I mean, he's had good reps out here, man. He made it to, I think, the semi-finals.
Second half of the heats, obviously with the surfers holding that ultimate priority in the second half of the heats means that they get to really pick off the best sets. George just looking for a backup to that opening ride here on a tricky section. Still manages to let go of some decent turns and nice little climb over the white water to finish there.
Yeah, just a little...
Who looked great in the early rounds down at Bells. Gave some big airs and surfed with plenty of spark. George having a look at one there. His last wave came through at a 4.33. You just can't afford to fall once you commit to one of these rides, as we see now. Toledo on a mid-size ride. Adjusts nicely to fall out of the sky and stay on his feet there. Smaller ride, just happy to chip away and keep himself going up against Pittar in these exchanges. That was a huge finishing turn. Did well to climb on top of a much bigger section than the one he came from.
It's a really fair, even match between the two, I feel. Advantage with Filipe with the air game. We're still waiting for the score. Filipe needed a 5.1, looks like, when I checked the Apple Watch. But, yeah, I think that's a very fair matchup between Pittar and Toledo.
Yeah, tapping into it. It is going to be G.Pittar.
Oh.
Wow, beautiful opening turn here. And just seems to really be finding some better sections and better opportunities than Filipe at the moment. That's three quality turns already. Will he get an opportunity for a finish here on the inside? He does. Clouts the oncoming section and makes his way through to the ski. Rio, he's up against Conor O'Leary in heat number 10, and he's looking for a finish here, but he's going to get eaten alive by the whitewater.
The glare is just going to get worse. Sun setting in the west, and so when you're looking out towards the surf and trying to identify waves, it's just going to get more and more of a challenge as you're staring into the sun.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. I like what Kipes is saying about Toledo and Pittar and just their styles. I mean, Toledo's obviously the more accomplished.
And they kind of lost in similar ways where they're owning the start and then lost in the back end. So Filipe and George have the priority side. Seth and Leo just getting started. Catching up to the replay to one of the fastest surfers on the planet, Filipe Toledo.
Yeah, he's looking good. And another completion there.
I think he looks really good right now, looks super strong. Not that Seth doesn't, but I would say these conditions definitely favor Leo a bit more.
As we see now, G.Pittar having a good time. has that real loose kind of Rubberman type wrap, and then
Of everything that's going on today. And I feel that we're also going to set a new WSL Championship Tour record at 28 heats. Fingers crossed.
oh yeah, we got 27 at Pipe in 2014. Let's see how
It's just like straight parking lot straight into the reef.
Dude, keep the car clean. Good man,
Yeah.
Pipes, as we go into this one for Toledo up and out as he steps off. Let's hear from the world champ, Yago Doras, with Vaughn.
Happened, he was like right in front of me, and it was just really confusing that they didn't call it, and I want to watch it later, but it was pretty weird because he was obviously really pissed about it, Jacob, and I think he wasn't expecting that he was putting himself in that situation, and he also saw it was a clear interference because as soon as the situation happened, he started.
Really good form. He looks like 2017, 2018 form, you know, like he looks like all springy and energetic, and it looks like he lost a few pounds, and like just at Winky too and Bells, he looked really sharp. So I think it's going to be really exciting to watch him all year and yeah, see the surfing it shows for us. Yeah, kind of we're underwater and getting pushed again. Like that's my I would just be looking at that, just be looks so scary.
Watching George attacking, so much grip through that turn. Total control as he rips it back into the pocket. There's the lip, well-timed tail blow. So quick on that finish.
Yeah, this thing was beautiful. I thought the wave selection was awesome. He came from so deep around this section and really just squared up nicely. Kept that top turn really tight in the pocket. And I think he just knows here, I've got to go up into the lip, give this everything I got. He gets the flare there from the fins too.
Wow, that felt good.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Now coming off what looked like a good turn as we caught it, Filipe Toledo in an absolute battle with George here. Oh, and he sinks with that bottom dropping out. Even though he's in unbelievable form, he's been pushed at the first two stops of the season, both events where he's won before. And hats off to George, man. Turning in an 8 in an absolute battle. Filipe caught 7 waves. George caught 9.